My name is Christian Basil. Years ago, I had an idea. I got myself a TARDIS. Took it to new places, met a lot of new people, took some great pictures, and talked Doctor Who. From Krypton Radio and the creators of the Hanging With web show, this is the legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Join me on my latest adventures and become part of the legend. Well, that was a bumpy landing. Hello, fellow Vians. Welcome again to the legend of the Traveling TARDIS. For those of you just joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share. If you're on our Facebook and our YouTube channel, like, share, comment, subscribe on YouTube. You can catch us over here at youtube.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. We are live now over there. You can also catch us on our Facebook page at facebook.com, The Traveling TARDIS. That is facebook.com/The Traveling TARDIS, where we got over 63,000. Dave.
What?
I did it again.
What did you do this time?
I thought I'd fix this, but I did. Hang on a second. Let me fix this. Hold on. Let me take that down. I'll take it down.
So there was this whole thing about it being a rough landing. You know, I was going to make this funny joke about, the parking brake being on.
Yeah, that was all.
And then you just went all even farther down. It's like,
all right, exactly there. So let me repeat that. Facebook.com/The Traveling TARDIS. Over 63,000 Whovian followers. I just have to make a correction. Hold on one second, folks.
Jeez Louise.
Shush. Hey. I'm working here.
We have an amazing special guest who's sitting here, and
we'll
looking
get
at
to
us
him.
going,
We'll get to
what the heck is going on with these people?
Oh
my God, what have I gotten myself into?
Facebook.com/The Traveling TARDIS. Over 64,000 Nubian followers now, and rapidly growing. We're trying to get to 65. Yeah, that's a good correction. That's a very good correction.
Yeah,
so thank you to the 1,000 who joined us, and we are quickly getting to that big goal of 65,000 by the end of this year. So thank you all if you haven't already. I appreciate that. Again, right now, youtube.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Tell people, like, share, subscribe, and comment, because that's how the algorithms go on. My name is Christian Basil, and welcome to the episode. Yeah, I'm just, because Melanie's not here. Well, I won't go into the long story, but Melanie's not here today. So sorry, Melanie. I hope everything works out for you there. My name is Christian Basil, and welcome back. We got a special day today because we are going to be going over our favorite recipes for the holidays. Dave's got 2 recipes specially planned out, and Jessica just showed up. So I don't even know what Jessica's got planned out there yet. So Jessica has got something going on for us. And we do have a special guest today, as Dave mentioned. We're going to be bringing in Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers. You've probably seen them. If not, you're going to definitely know about them by the end of this episode. And you know what? Let me actually, you've probably seen the commercial. So let me go ahead. Without further ado, let Billy and the Commodore explain who the Kitchen Killers are.
We are a touring acoustic duo crashing kitchens around the country. We go from house to house every Friday night, and we create music, we create food, a good time, we stream it live, and we do it for free. So now we're just really kind of like trying to develop it and build a community group that people believe in, then they'll help us. So we played from our rehearsal room, we played from the bathroom, thankfully that didn't catch on.
I probably played guitar in my room, not for anyone, in front of anyone, nobody heard, for probably about 10 years.
And then one Friday night, we played from the kitchen. It's the main place people want to be. It's where the food is, it's where the drink is, it's where the best lighting is. You can go to any party and I guarantee you, the kitchen is going to be popping.
Our ultimate goal, I think, would be to crash kitchens every Friday all around the world.
That's just a little description of what you're going to be seeing tonight. But without further ado, let me go ahead and bring the panel on. I hope they're ready for the most part. Here we go. First of all, let me introduce Mr. Billy Floyd himself. His hair is a bit longer than he was in the commercial out there. Mr. Billy Floyd, how you doing? They're from the Kitchen Killers tonight. He's going to be our special musical guest. How you doing, Billy? You need that microphone to come on. You are mute. Oh, I got you mute. That's fine.
You had everyone muted. Not
Oh, no more mute anymore. Sorry,
Too many
Billy.
buttons for Christian. No, you're good.
I know.
Thank you so much for having me, bro.
Melanie doesn't show up, and everything goes to heck. And this is the bad part. Everybody in the chats, oh my goodness, for crying out loud, the chat is going completely nuts. So I want to say hi to Cody there. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Arthur Dykeman from the Guardians of Gallifrey started early pursuing Roku and Pluto Who live streams there. The lovely Faith Kelly. You've seen her do her little video of her as the 13th Doctor talking to Ncuti Gatwa as she hands over the keys to the TARDIS. And if you haven't, we've got videos of it out there in the past. I want to say hello to the Candyman himself, Mark Robinson. They're all chatting with each other right now. Oh, gosh. Look at it. This thing's just lit up like a Christmas tree.
They're talking to us with each other.
Yeah, chat there. So without further ado, let me introduce Billy Floyd, and then we'll get to the rest of the panel in just a moment there. Billy, how you doing there? I hope you're doing okay.
I'm doing wonderful, man. Thanks so much for having me. It's good to see you guys. And my man, Canadian Dave. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, dude.
Hey.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
It's almost Thursday.
It's almost Thursday. I can see you're prepping up, man. I love your setup you have here. It's so professional, dude. I dig it.
Oh wait, you've seen nothing yet. There's more here.
I'm so excited, Jessica. We love you too. Don't worry, you're fine.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
I have to be out of my apartment by Saturday, so my life is chaos. So everything going on is absolute chaos. So if you can't follow me because my brain's going in 20 directions, just go, hey, Jess, what are you saying? Can you repeat that? And be like, yeah, sure. So yeah, just let me know if I'm not making sense. But yeah,
Billy, I put subtitles on just when Jessica's speaking.
I think you're great, Jess. I love the fact that you're in that middle process of kind of packed, but you still have things to do, and you can't pack everything in boxes because you still need the stuff, but you've got to be ready to go. I've been there, man. I know how that feels. That's tough.
I have the lists of all the things that I have to cook and what I need for those, and everything else is in boxes. So.
I'm glad Andrew Thomas. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will be watching the 3 Doctors, 2 Doctors, and Time Crash tomorrow night for Doctor Who Day. Yep, tomorrow is the big 59 for Doctor Who. Doctor Who turns 59 years old. We are just 1 year away from the 60th anniversary special. In between, we've got nothing in between. Absolutely nothing, which is really exactly. There's nothing going on over there. So yeah, Andrew, almost happy Doctor Who Day. So everybody, what is it? Yeah, happy Doctor Who Eve Day. There you go. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. You're working on Thanksgiving, dude. My apologies there. Well, I hope you have a good meal that night out there. So
and thank you for working on Thanksgiving, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. exactly out there. For those of you who are working on Thanksgiving, thank you for your service.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you keep everything going on there for those folks who are working on Thanksgiving. So thank you.
And Dave
so
will
much.
bring you a meal, so no matter where you are in the world. If you need Thanksgiving, Dave will bring it to you. So I mean, Jess knows. She's seen him do it.
It depends if the border lets me across with all the food.
You'll be fine.
That's
Don't worry about it.
Just well, you got to make sure those border guards have food.
Yeah,
as
just
well,
make sure your turkey is actually stuffed with stuffing and none of that crazy stuff from Canada.
And I do need to be back here for Friday. That's the thing, is I do need to be back here for Friday because I have like an early birthday present with all the food I'm making today.
Listen, if Santa Claus can do it in one night, you can do it in one night. I believe in you, Dave.
Did you just call me fat?
I called you Mary.
Is that are you comparing me? You're comparing me to. You call me fat. What?
I like that quote, Cody. The very powerful and the very stupid one share a rigid view. Rigid views, relative facts. They alter the truth to fit their views. Often uncomfortable if you happen to be in the facts that need altering. Yep, from the Fourth Doctor.
Wait, is he calling me fat too?
No, shush.
Fat?
Not everybody's calling you fat.
Andrew said Dave's not fat, he's jolly. I agree, Andrew. I agree 100%. He's jolly and he's merry.
The chat's fast enough, so I'm going to try to read these as fast as I can out there. No, let's get out here. Andrew, I'm having a late Thanksgiving dinner with some turkey and some corn pudding. You know, I'm going to get to your chats in just a moment there. Let's go ahead and get to Dave. Really need Melanie in this tonight.
Dave,
How you doing there, Dave?
I'm doing good. Are we ready to do some cooking?
If you want to go ahead and start. Well, you know what? What would you like to do? Would you like Billy to play something? And are you still getting ready? Because I can have Billy play another.
I'm ready. But
are you ready? Okay.
I'm ready, but Billy's here, and Billy's on a better timer than we are. So let's listen to Billy.
Got it. Billy, you want to go ahead and start us off for our Thanksgiving Day foodie special, my friend?
Why not, baby doll? Why not? I love it, man. This is some Thanksgiving music. I wrote this for Dave last Thanksgiving. We were all hopped up on whiskey, and
are you calling him fat?
Fell in love. I fell a little more love with Canadian Dave. So this is called Drifts Like a Line. Dave, this is for you. As shadows run in circles, silhouetting as they pass me by. On the wall there's prancing ponies, only drifting through this 2D life. Won't you take my hand and trust me? Won't you leave from pain and touch my floor? There's some space right beside me. I could be just what you're looking for as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. I might join you in your painting if you join me in my 3D world, or run up in horizontal. If you would be my 3D girl as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid, like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Slide, collide to something special. As we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid, like waterfalls. I'm coming home to Dave. Slide, collide, explode to something unpracticable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid, like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpracticable, something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide.
Are you calling
To
Dave fat?
something special. Jolly.
Jolly, okay.
Collide to something special. Whoa, whoa, no. Whoa, as we drift, slide, collide to something special like Dave.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeah. Everybody in the chats, give us an applause for
guys.
Billy out there. Thank you.
Thank
from
you,
the
Cody.
kitchen.
Thank you,
Killers.
Dan. I appreciate
And
it.
don't forget,
Vapors.
and don't forget, we put in the link in the comments below. We put the links down for the Kitchen Killers, so you can join
Thank
them
you, guys.
anytime. They play Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
You got
Jolly old Saint Dave, that's correct. Oh, there, Faith, how you doing again? Andrew Morris, welcome. Thank you, folks, in there.
it. Thank you. Andrew.
Yet it is. Oh, thank you for joining us on the Twitch channel out there. Got some new faces. I'm trying to find where is it? A Chaotic Skyline. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Yep, it is on a Thursday. I do see some new people. I'm trying to
What's
catch
up,
up
Mark?
to them.
Thank you,
My
Mark.
goodness, they're going crazy down there. So okay, yes, Maddie, thank you for joining us, Maddie, my boss. Anyway. I'm doing this. So anyway, without further ado, folks, we're going to come back. When we return, Dave's going to be taking over, and we're going to be going into Dave's kitchen to see what he's making. When we return, please continue to stay logged on, tuned in, and become part of the legend.
Do it.
Bam!
What's up, Internet? Paparazzo Dave Chapman here. And as I'm recording this, it's almost the holiday season. What that means is almost time for me to start decking these halls for our annual holiday review series. This year, as part of our holiday series, we're going to be talking to Jared A. Sorensen, creator of Parsley. If you've ever played Zork, Oregon Trail, any of those old text parser games, that's what this is, but in analog form. And after we talk, some other friends are going to join us on the feed, and we're going to actually play through Kringle Crisis. This is a Parsley game, and we're going to take your command suggestions right from the comments section. So join us December 7th at 4 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Eastern for this live event. Don't forget to head over to our link tree. That's linktr.ee/therathole.ca, where you'll find that video that's coming up, as well as our Christmas giveaway and all the places you can enter that. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Back to the show.
And as Dave said, welcome to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. My name is Christian Basil. I'm here with Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers, the lovely Jessica Womack, cosplayer. You can catch her at Song Swan Cosplay on the Instagram. And you can also catch Mr. Dave Chapman, which will be invading his kitchen in just a few moments. Now, I'm checking the likes out here. I got 6 thumbs up, and I see 15 people watching. If I see that number get to 20, I'm going to show you what I'm making this Thursday. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be making this Thursday. So without further ado, let's take it away, Mr. Dave Chapman, and let's invade Dave's kitchen now. What are you making, Dave?
I'm making cornbread.
Yes.
Okay. Never mind.
And it's not just cornbread.
Okay.
I got this recipe from Tea Time Adventures, which is a role-playing game.
Uh-huh.
If you're familiar with the term cozy mystery, it's like your Miss Marples, your Father Browns, all those mysteries that are like little old ladies who no one really gets killed. They just kind of something funny happens. It's that in an RPG.
Oh, okay.
You get into a fight, you're actively doing it wrong.
Okay.
One of the adventures is straight up, you're trying to figure out who ruined the pie baking contest.
Gotcha.
And this book is full of actual recipes.
Wait a minute, Nico, did you say there's a cat alert? Wait a minute, who had the cat?
Me.
That was you? Okay, we got to put it up. There we go. Traveling TARDIS cat alert. There we go. Got to make it official. That Traveling TARDIS cat alert took place. There we go. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Continue on, my friend.
So yeah, there's actual real life, real usable recipes in this book. Like this is the RPG book. So it's kind of an interesting take, because you don't usually get that sort of a thing in a role playing game, right? You're gonna get that's not gonna work. I'll leave it. I actually made a short, like 1 minute short that's on my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
As I was testing this recipe out. So
I have a question in the chat. This come from Maddie. Is it a sweet or savory cornbread?
This one's a sweet. I've cut back a little bit of the sweetness because I do actually want to try it as part of. I'll add some extra savor in as well. A sweet savory cornbread stuffing.
Okay.
If for no other reason, then it's going to be a lot of cornbread.
Gotcha. So, oh, look at that! We got
first thing.
Wait. Sorry, we got a super chat. Sorry, super chat comes first. Yeah. There, we got a 5 British pound super chat from Cyborg T100. Thank you. If you want to give us a super chat, you want to help the channel grow, please, by all means, hit us up. Chaotic Dave in the kitchen. Bet he can't do both metric and imperial conversion at the same time while cooking and talking with your challenge came in. So that's from the Candyman himself. I think he's throwing at you. I think he's throwing down, dude.
Little bit, but he's like that. So while that was coming up, but you saw me doing over here, this recipe calls for buttermilk. I don't have buttermilk.
Gotcha.
So, fun fact, you add vinegar or lemon juice, basically an acid, to milk, leave it for a few minutes, and it basically becomes the equivalent of buttermilk.
Okay.
I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. So otherwise that's just plain old milk. And I'll get to that in a minute. For the record, that is
Andrew
1
Moore
cup
says
or 8 ounces of liquid.
Andrew Moore says I'd buy life insurance from Dave, wouldn't you? There you go. Got some kudos there, sir. I don't know. I wouldn't trust that Canadian.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Thank you again. Thank you again, Mark. Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate that. And if anybody wants to jump in, go for it. Continue on, Dave. Oh, wow. Tom says Dave is smart.
Dave are smart.
There you go.
So, yes, I have another 8 ounces / 1 cup of cornmeal. That's going to go into the bowl.
Uh-huh.
Same thing. 1 cup or 8 ounces because darn it, Mark. In there.
He'll never let you down with that.
No, he really won't. Just shy of 4 ounces, half a cup of brown sugar. Again, it should be a full half cup, but I kind of cut it back, like I said.
Jolly, Nico. We say jolly.
Jolly.
You can't see the chats, can you? Oh, that might be good.
No, I sort of can, but I have to kind of look over there.
Oh, I see. No worries. Keep it going, my friend.
So we're just going to give that a quick stir. My brown sugar was not quite as a little bit dry. The downside of being on the road for as long as I was is some of my baking ingredients have gotten a little bit funky. Some salt and baking soda.
Uh-huh.
Throw all that in there. And I've got honey and some melted butter in here. A quarter cup of each.
Now the
I'm just
Reverend
going to give up on the
spitting up.
conversion thing because why not?
Andrew Morris,
And then
is cornbread popular in Canada? You have only had it in the U.S.
It exists up here.
Uh-huh.
It's not nearly as popular as it is down there, but it does exist up here.
Okay.
Yeah, it is nowhere near as popular as it is in the States for sure. So that's one egg, or in Imperial, one egg.
Mm-hmm.
You know, both that is one of those strange measurements. It actually is the same.
Look at the chats. Look at the chat.
8 ounces by volume, not 8 ounces
Nice
by weight. Yeah, it is. I deserve that, but you know, yeah, I will even straight up. Okay, I'm just gonna wash some of that egg off my hand. No, I'm gonna 1 cup.
Oh God,
8 ounces.
we're really doing this. We're really doing this.
We're really doing this. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
In theory, I would have left this a little bit longer, but we're gonna dump that in there now.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna give this a nice stir and make up our nice batter. Because this is what you gotta do. You gotta have that nice batter for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am super excited to really dig into this this game though, because it just looks so fun. Everything is it's adorable. It's cozy RPGs are becoming a thing.
Yeah.
But you know, because everyone you go in, you fight dragons, you fight whatever. No, you're not getting into a fight. You're just kind of hanging out. There's one where you're running an Airbnb. There's like a regular Airbnb. I guess.
Sounds like Sims.
Yeah, it kind of is. And it's really kind of neat. So once you get your batter all mixed up, you come over here.
Oh, that Faith says she's chaotic Skylines. Okay. No worries.
And I've got a cast iron skillet here. And I take that over here.
Of
Give
course,
that
you
a
need
little
a
bit
cast iron.
Yeah. And pour that right in there. That is how simple this recipe is. It is.
That is
like
looking
how
good.
long has that taken me?
That took 5 minutes at best.
Yeah,
I'm exaggerating.
I mean, not by much though. Like, I mean, yes, I had all my prep done and everything, right?
Billy, if you know anything about the Kitchen Killers, they invade kitchens. So right now, Billy Floyd and his team are in our traveling TARDIS kitchen. Really, it's Dave's and Jessica's. But Billy, what do you think? Take a look at that. What do you are always critiquing food that you see. What's
yeah, man. The one thing I would say, let's go backwards. I love the fact that he's using a cast iron here. Like
I do too.
It's such a versatile piece of hardware to have in a kitchen, and they last forever. Take care of them. You can cook anything in these cast irons. I love the fact that Dave is using a cast iron for this. Nice, simple ingredients, and I think a big part of it is to make sure that that batter is the right consistency you're looking for. Exactly. Sometimes people don't do it enough. They do it too much, and you start to lose out on that cornbread kind of texture to it. You know, so I really like it. Nice, simple, really quick, and he put it in the cast iron. Dave, you're at the top of the list, baby doll.
Woohoo! And I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes because that's how long it takes to be in there. And give or take, and I'll check it once that's done. And where are we at here? I think we're almost time for another commercial.
Almost time, but we got some comments. Alicia Pace, I hope I said your name right. I need you to cook for me, Dave. So you got an invite to somebody's house there. So Alicia, thank you. Welcome.
You got to invite the Kitchen Killaz too, though.
All right. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's fair.
Of course.
Got to have the music.
Gotcha there. Andrew Moore says, yeah, some people like a comforting version of real life in an RPG compared to how crazy things are today.
Yeah.
I think there's some truth into that as well out there.
Very
Mark Robinson, your metric friend, has Dave did that measuring jug. Will have metric on the side. It looks like it was a dual purpose jug. Hashtag distracted. It's taking Tom's job away there. Yeah, I do like. And tell me if I'm wrong here, Billy. I think cast iron. I think there's a bit of a flavor that comes with it.
Oh yeah,
that seems to be unique when you cook into it.
Even before you even cook with a cast iron, and a lot of times you're going to get cast irons that are pre-seasoned. But I always recommend, always look up and figure out the kind of seasoning you want, because the more, the longer. Like, we had a guy in the kitchen just a couple weeks ago, and his cast iron was from 1905.
Jeez.
His great grandfather used it and passed it down.
Yeah.
So they'll last, and the seasoning and everything as you cook it and as you create everything in it, there's a lot of nostalgia there. How many family meals were fed from this? How many people enjoyed some incredible memories from something like this? And that cast iron it gets better and better with age. You want to see that petechia start to form, especially in your copper cast iron. That petechia is so great to see. The more you get it, the better. You're going to have even cooks, great food, fantastic seasoning. Everything that comes out of there is going to be fire.
Exactly. Well, folks, we're going to go to a commercial break. When we return, we'll continue our discussion. Jessica, you want to take over? Or Dave, you got one more thing?
I can. I'll start my stuff, and then we can cut to her.
Gotcha. I'll do this. Billy, got another song. Jessica, you're going to take over. We'll go to Dave possibly after the next commercial. When we return, please continue to stay logged on, tuned in, become part of the legend. Commercial break.
You have more options than ever before when choosing a film, a television or internet series, a book to curl up with, or even a radio show or podcast. Get to know the people who are creating for you. The Hangin' With Web Show, hosted by award-winning author and journalist G.W. Pomacher, is the internet's fastest-growing web talk show series. The Hangin' With Web Show features professional, yet casual, in-depth interviews with creative arts and entertainment pros. Meet the people behind a digital revolution in creating more quality content than ever before in the history of media. Find the Hangin' With Web Show on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, or simply go to www.hanginwithshow.com. That's www.hanginwithshow.com.
Meet the Doctor.
I'm the Doctor.
But not the one you were expecting.
All right, sexy. It's time to go home.
Doctor Who Velocity. Streaming now.
Hi, my name is Jamie Engel, critically acclaimed author of The Toilet Papers, Places to Go While You Go, a short story collection suited to match your bathroom needs. Only have to go a little? No problem. I've got stories under 1,000 words for you. Far from poopin'? I've got you covered, with stories over 5,000 words to keep you occupied, while your latrine stays occupied. And that's not all. The Toilet Papers is endorsed by the fine folks from Squatty Potty, the stool for better stools. But don't take my word for it. See what Dookie the Squatty Potty unicorn has to say on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. Well, I've got to go, but you can grab your copy of The Toilet Papers on Amazon in ebook or print, or get an autographed copy from me at therightangle.com. And don't worry, I promise I'll wash my hands first. The Toilet Papers. You might just stay in the bathroom longer than you need to.
And welcome back to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. My name is Christian Basil. We're doing our Thanksgiving Day Foodie Special 2022. We want to welcome you all back out here. And without further ado, let me go ahead and bring back Mr. Billy Floyd, who's going to be playing another piece from the Kitchen Killers. What do we got there, Billy?
Actually, we always go back and forth. You gotta pay homage to the people that you learn from, that inspire you. So we do a lot of originals, and we do a lot of covers as well. So this is one of the latest covers we've been working on. This is from an album called Life for Rent by Dido, and the song's called White Flag. So I hope you guys like it. Man.
I know
you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that. But if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we were. I will go down with this ship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love with Dave and always will be. I know I left too much mess and destruction to come back again. I caused nothing but trouble. I understand if you can't talk to me again. And if you live by the rules of it's over, then I'm sure that that makes sense. I will go down with this ship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. And when we meet, which I'm sure we will, all that was then will be there still. I'll let it pass and hold my tongue, and you will think that I moved on. Oh, I will go down with this ship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love, but always will be. I will go down with this ship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love, but always will be. I will go down with this ship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love, but always will be.
Woo! Look at that. We got some applauses in the chat there, my friend. Look at that. Hang on a second. I'm bringing them up as fast as I can grab them. So there we go.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Dan Holyfield, the Reverend. Oh my God, better known
What's
as
up,
Tom
Reverend? Thank you, my
Kozak,
man.
and Arthur Dykebend. Look at that. Look at that. We got
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Nico back.
Thank you, Andrew.
Everybody down there.
Thank
So,
you,
without a further ado, let me go ahead and take it away. Let me bring in the lovely Jessica Womack of Stone Skull Cosplay on the Instagram. What do you got? What are you gonna get with us tonight? What's your Thanksgiving Day foodie?
So, I am in the middle of transition. I have to be out of my apartment by Saturday.
Okay.
So I was like, what is a fancy thing you can make that's really easy to make, but can impress someone if you have to bring something to a potluck, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
got it.
I'm going to Whovian it up a little bit and call them Centauran detonators.
Oh my God. Okay.
So basically it's a cheese ball. But
sounds like something that happens in the bathroom. So I'm just like, whatever.
But
I like it.
The end, you roll it in chili powder, so it's got that dark brown or whatever. So you can shape it to however you want. And I was like, you can add a pepper or something and make it a detonator, and it can be Whovian if you want.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm just let me grab these two chats, Jessica, if you want to go ahead and get it set up out there. Don Hollifield, he says, and by the way, Last Man Standing on the YouTube channel, check him out there. I grew up eating Southern cooking done by people who learned to cook in the 30s. My favorite cornbread has no sugar in it at all. Cornmeal, an egg, a pinch of salt, and buttermilk. That's it. Dang. I want to try that. Andrew Morris, yeah, food cooked on Aga tastes so good, caramelized. The food looks really nice. Take it away, Jessica. Go for it. I'll get to your chats in just a moment, but let's see Jessica's balls. Anyways. Yeah, I said it. What are you going to do about it?
Look, give that wink again.
I can't wink. That's the problem. I have to fake it.
Fake it again.
There we go. Yeah. I like
I was just taking screenshots.
No! Evil! I was like, it's my
Yes.
it's my Agatha Harkness wink.
Nice.
Super simple. You can shape it into whatever you like, which are cheese balls. So I'm going to start with a pound of sharp cheddar cheese, shredded.
Gotcha.
You can obviously shred it yourself if you would prefer. I chose the more finely shredded, but that's just my own preference because, like, when you put it on crackers, like, I don't know, I want it to be more finely shredded. So you're basically just going to combine all of your ingredients. You can use a spoon. It's easier with your hands. So make sure you wash your hands first. I have, especially if you're serving it to other people. So basically, we're just going to combine the ingredients, which is a pound of sharp cheddar cheese, 2 8-ounces of cream cheese, so 16 ounces total. And I've got these lovely spatulas that we're gonna pull that cream cheese in there. So basically, it's just a bunch of cheese that you're gonna throw together. Heck. It was for one of those commercials that we had, so you can have the toilet papers.
From the Reverend Amagon.
Exactly. So, just
Dave's face says she needs that screenshot when you're done.
No. She does not need that screenshot. No one needs that screenshot.
I think the entire Facebook page needs that screenshot.
I think the whole internet.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we have 64,000 people, right? That is almost
absolutely, yeah.
That's more than everybody that's left on Twitter.
I've always wanted that many people knowing that I can't wink. So I have to.
It makes you unique and human.
Yeah. I can't have people knowing I'm human or thinking I'm human.
Pretend to be human.
Or Floridian.
Yes. Okay, so the next thing is 1/3 of blue cheese dressing. And that can be any kind. If you prefer the chunky, you can go chunky. You can go the other type. It doesn't matter what brand. So blue cheese dressing. Next, you're going to get some of your seasonings for it. So super, super easy. The cheese kind of counters any spice. So even if you can't handle a lot of spice.
Yes, it is, Mark.
I know we're throwing in some like chili peppers and red pepper and stuff like that. The cheese counteracts it, so you don't have to worry too much about it being too spicy for you.
Joy of dairy.
Yeah, I love spicy, so I'm like, I'll add some extra. Thank you. So you want to have half a teaspoon of red pepper. And you're going to do 2 teaspoons of onion grated. So I already pre-grated mine. You know, like those cooking shows. Tried to be prepared.
Gotcha. Well, Faith wants your balls too. So she made a hashtag about that.
I've heard that a lot.
Oh my. Andrew says, I thought Centauran would be potato based. I guess they are.
I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, a Centauran, but this is the detonator. So if you serve potatoes with the detonators, then you've got like a Centauran with the detonator.
I got you there.
And then you're going to do a teaspoon of minced garlic. And I like mine from a tub. So, pre-done. Less work.
Very Agatha Harkness.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Tom says Dave is evil, so.
Yes.
You're going to whack them with a wok. Tom, knock it off.
So that's all of our ingredients all in one big bowl. And you just mix it.
Oh no, Dan, I don't think I know. I think I'm pretty sure I speak for Dave. I know you weren't criticizing his cornbread, but that everybody's got a different strokes for different folks. So no worries. I totally get that. So
it's coming out a little bit dark. You switch back to me.
Oh yeah, go to him. I'm just mixing.
Go to him. Okay.
Yeah, he's got his cornbread's coming out.
Okay. Well, I got some chats over here. Maddie says I wink better with one eye than the other. Problem is I never remember which one is the good winking one.
Oh, that's great.
There you go.
I
Now
just can't with either.
Let's switch it over to Dave. Dave, take it away, my friend.
So a little bit dark, but coming out clean. So that's as fast as that takes.
Wow.
That's extremely fast.
And how long was it in the oven, and what temperature?
That was at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes.
And Arthur Dykeman says you had me a blue cheese dressing. That's for Jessica out there. Cool.
And the other thing that I'm making before we switch back to Jessica is a shaker lemon pie. So I've actually been using a mandolin here to slice up some lemon.
So
paper thin.
I'm home. We need to bring you here.
And this is going to take the whole. I'm going to end up with a bunch of pies because this whole process is about 24 hours. But let's go back to. Do you want to go back to Jessica? Or Jessica, are you still just mixing?
I am still mixing. I'm using my hands now.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, since we only have Billy for a short amount of time, let's go ahead and commercial break while you guys are getting set up. Yeah. Let me run through the chats real fast. Let's see gosh, you guys are just chatting. I love you guys. Big up to you guys cooking on a live stream. You would make good Blue Peter presenters. Yeah, I totally agree on this. Yeah, get to get Canadian American for
I was going to say, I don't even know what that means.
But... cornbread. Blue Peter is a show, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Andrew, it's a kid show. I haven't seen it in a while. In the UK.
Oh, okay.
What is it in Celsius? Shut up, Tom.
We don't cook in Celsius, so I have no idea.
Okay, so Jessica,
Canada's weird. If you're talking what is the temperature outside, it's Celsius. If you're talking about what is the temperature you're cooking with, it's Fahrenheit. If you're talking what is the temperature in your house, it depends on your house.
Well, without further ado, folks, we're going to go to commercial break. When we return, Billy's got one more song before he has to go, and we're going to continue our cooking with Jessica and Dave. And only 6 thumbs up and 17 people are watching. Guys, give me some likes. If you know what? If I see 15 thumbs up, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be making tomorrow. Thursday, and Thursday. On Thanksgiving Day, or what Dave calls Thursday. When we return, please continue to stay logged on, tuned in, and become part of the legend. Back to commercial.
The massive audio Doctor Who Bad Wolf Bluetooth TARDIS speaker. That's all I got to say. One word. Wow. It looks like it just jumped right off the screen. Here it is in all its Bad Wolf glory. Right here is the on-off switch and the up and down volume. Right here's the speaker. The TARDIS stands about 6 inches from the bottom of the TARDIS all the way up to the top where the light is. Look at the detail. Wow.
What would you do?
Are you ready?
Isolated from one another.
Disconnected from help.
Surrounded by destruction
and devastation.
Alone in the dark. War looming over the world.
Between ruination, reconstruction, and retribution. Is there solace in solitude?
Would you find strength in each other? Will you survive?
Yesterday's Tomorrow. Available on Amazon.com today.
We are a touring acoustic duo crashing kitchens around the country. We go from house to house every Friday night, and we create music, we create food, a good time, we stream it live, and we do it for free. So now we're just really kind of like trying to develop it and build a community group that people believe in, then they'll help us. So we played from our rehearsal room, we played from the bathroom, thankfully that didn't catch on.
I probably played guitar in my room, not for anyone, in front of anyone, nobody heard, for probably about 10 years.
And then one Friday night, we played from the kitchen. It's the main place people want to be. It's where the food is, it's where the drink is, it's where the best lighting is. You can go to any party and I guarantee you, the kitchen is going to be popping.
Our ultimate goal, I think, would be to crash kitchens every Friday all around the world.
And this can be a stressful time of year for folks, so we just want to let you fellow Whovians know, and all our friends out there, and everybody out there, if you need help, if you need to reach somebody, please do so. Reach out. We highly recommend these folks out here. The U.S. National Suicide Prevention Line, 800-273-TALK. It's 800-273-TALK or 8255, or you can text 988 for the hotline. We lost an incredible man just a few days ago, and nobody even saw it coming. It was Jason David Frank from the Power Rangers, and a lot of people, I've been watching the online streaming and everything, and people have been really affected and weren't expecting this, and unfortunately Jason took his life. But we just want to make sure that you're aware that you have help. And if you need help, please go out and get it. Please talk to. If you don't call these folks, talk to somebody. It's this time of year. It can be very stressful. But any time of year, if you need help, you can reach out to these folks or reach out to your friends, reach out to your relatives. It's not worth it. You need to be on this planet. We want you to become part of the legend every single day that we're here. And we just love you guys. We want you to take care of yourselves because we want to see you for every Thanksgiving, every episode, everything we do. And when we come to your town, it'll be totally worth it because your life is precious. And I think sometimes people need to be reminded of that. And just talk to somebody. Just get off that ledge. Take a few moments. Make a phone call. It's important. And just, whatever you need, we love you here. We love you on the show. And we continue to be, become part of the legend. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring Billy Floyd on one more time. And last song, what song are you playing? I'm hoping that's the song I'm thinking.
Oh, what do you want to hear? Then I'm going to play that one.
Oh, you know what I want to hear, baby.
Oh, no, man, I can't do that one. Not yet.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Maybe in private.
Oh, God, not that song.
For just you and Dave, just covered in cornbread.
Hey, now. So
now I figured since I open with I love Oreo cookies, so open with an original, give you a cover, close with an original. So this song is actually a song that you heard in the commercial. This is called "Was It a Dream." So it's one I wrote quite some time ago, but it kind of stuck with me, stuck with my friends and family. It's a pretty highly requested song, and it just kind of gets you thinking about those moments in your life, plus everything that kind of a little bit of that we're talking about tonight with JDF, with Kevin Conroy. It's those trying to capture those moments, trying to make sure that you kind of hold on to them and try to appreciate it for every moment, because you just never know when those moments are gone. We feel invincible. We feel immortal sometimes. Unfortunately, that's not really the way the world works. So it's like truly enjoy those passionate moments between you and your friends and your family and even strangers in the line at Publix. Like I love complimenting people like, hey, man, I really love that jacket. That looks awesome. Or, hey, those shoes are killer. Or, I'm so excited. Your dinner looks like it's going to be fantastic. And those little tiny moments that can change somebody's life. It really can. You don't know what the person behind you or in front of you is going through those little, and it's free. It's so easy to build somebody up. It's just free to just inspire them just a little bit. And you never know if your words are going to be the words that get them to take a step back from the ledge. You never know. You know, so this song is about capturing those moments and truly enjoying them as much as you can. This is called Was It a Dream? I hope you guys like it. And again, Christian, thank you so much for having me, man.
No, thanks for coming, brother.
Was it a dream? Or did I see you smiling back at me? Dark hazel eyes that can pierce through the heart of me. Radiant beauty bearing an angel in front of me. So, was it a dream? Or were those not your lips that parted and pressured me? Your supple kiss, it graces my lips. Time stops and calls to me. Motions you to take your love and give it back to me again. So, I wanna know where our love goes when we leave. I don't wanna leave it out to dry. Let's get it wet and see where it leads. I wanna know, could it be too much to ask for you to step from my dreams to me? Walk out of those visions that I've seen in my sleep to me. Wake me from my nightmares where you're not standing near to me. So I wanna know, could I leap to my dreams with you and leave my reality to dive in the happiness that's created by you and me, escaping from the loneliness that echoes and follows me again. So I wanna know, will you take me when you leave? I don't wanna wake from my dreams, so please leave me to my sleep. I wanna know, can I stay with you in my dreams? I'm wondering, could you answer a question and clear this up for me now? And clear this up for me. Was it a dream? Or did I write this for an angel that visits me? Is it just me and my crazy contradiction taking me in two directions, leaving everything up to me? So please let me sleep, so I can see you smiling right back at me. Soft lips that tell the truth, to take my love and give it right back to me again. So I wanna know where our love goes when we leave. I don't wanna wake from my dreams, so please leave me to my sleep. I wanna know, can I stay with you in my dreams? I'm wondering, could you answer a question and clear this up for me? Won't you clear this up for me? Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Was it a dream? And clear this up for me. Clear this up for me. Clear this up for me now.
Woo! Everybody type in applause for the Kitchen Killers. Thank you so much, Billy Floyd, for coming out. And then you can check him out on his Facebook page, facebook.com/KitchenKillas. For those of you on the radio, it's KITCHENKILLAZ. And you can also catch him up on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/TheKitchenKillers, spelled the same way. I don't understand that profile thingy with the little thingy. I don't. Yeah, you and I got that same thing. I was just like, oh, well, you keep your name. We're just going to put like the little @ sign in front of it. I'm like, what is that supposed to be? It's your profile name.
People who didn't have a lot of followers couldn't do that before.
Oh,
Remember when you first started?
Yeah,
and you had less than 100. You know, way back when we only had like 99 people, you couldn't get a vanity URL.
Yeah.
That's what this is for.
Oh, okay.
Everybody gets this.
Oh, everybody. Okay, gotcha. Please, if you're listening on the radio, then Kitchen Killers, Facebook.com or YouTube.com, KITCHENKILLAZ. Billy and the team perform every You can check them out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, and they're always performing in somebody's kitchen every Friday night, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true. 9:05.
You got it. Thank you so much, Billy. Did you have any last minute things you wanted to say before we let you go?
I just hope everybody has a safe and a wonderful holiday. For those of you that are outside of the United States, enjoy your Thursday. And thank you guys so much for having me on. I loved it. Dave, always good to see you. Jess, great to see you. Good luck with the move. And Christian, as always, brother, thank you so much for having me, man. I love you, and I hope you have a safe day.
You too. I hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving. And I'll see you around during the holidays. So take care of
You
yourself,
got it.
brother.
Later, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
Have a good one.
All righty. So, Dave or Jessica, who are we going up to next?
Where are you at, Jessica?
I can just show how to roll it. Roll your
Sure.
ball.
And on that note, I've almost forgot. We for our friends on the audio, we are going to be ending this episode. If you want to continue, you can check us out on the YouTube channel. You can also check us out on the Facebook page. For those of you listening, youtube.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. We want to thank everybody for getting us over the 2,500 hump. We were thinking we were going to hit that by the end of this year. We didn't. We got through it this month. So we're at 2,525 and still growing. And you know what? I want to be selfish. I'm going to say 3,000 by the end of this. Be the end of this year. Again, youtube.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Again, thank you for the 1,000 followers and by chance the 63,000 followers that were there before. Thank you. Facebook.com, The Traveling TARDIS. We want to hit 65,000 before the end of this year. Go over there, hit subscribe. You're going to love what you see. We're bringing you all the news, all the information that we can on our page, and some fun stuff as we enter into the 25 days of Humus, or better known as the 25 days of Christmas. Also, TikTok. That's TikTok at The Traveling TARDIS. That's where we are. And last but not least, if you're listening to us or you want to listen to us, your favorite radio, iHeartRadio, sci-fi.radio. It's free. Download the app, Odyssey, Spotify, Spreaker, Podbean, Player FM. Wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, check us out if you want to listen to us while you're driving on the road or if you're working, by all means. For those of you who are listening to us on the audio, thank you so much for joining us. Have a safe and happy holidays. For those of you who are joining, who are going to be enjoying Thanksgiving this weekend. If not, enjoy the weekend. Have fun. And we will see in just a moment. For everybody else, please stick around because Jessica and Dave are going to continue on, and we got a few tributes before the end of the episode. I need Melanie. The chats are just going nuts out there. So, Jessica, you wanted to take it away again?
I have my balls. We waited for
You missed it, Dave. You missed it.
I did.
You did. Jessica dropped her balls.
I dropped my
Oh
balls.
my!
Only one of them.
I just like in the thumbnail.
You don't have
that
it's not like you have a cat or anything. 5-second rule.
Yeah, exactly.
I just love Jessica. If you look at KEVO's thumbnail, how Capaldi's looking at you.
He
Yeah, exactly.
He is judging.
There, there's
you.
your screenshot right there.
like
There we go. I'll bring you up. Oh, sorry, put you back. Take it away, Jessica, and we'll get to your chats as soon as I get back over there.
no, sounds good. Okay, so after you've hand mixed your stuff, you end up with this fun little mixture here. So basically, you just pick what size balls you want. You can make them a log too. You could do this for bachelorette parties. Anyway.
Yeah, we lost the kids show thingy.
No, I'm just saying you could. I didn't say specifics. Anyway.
It's true. She is way more family friendly than I am some days. At least recently.
So basically you're just going to pick that. I'm gonna go small because I'm gonna do my Centauran detonator, you know. So just rolling it. And then it will
That's a perfect
you have a nice spherical shape. Such as said.
Oh, Dave, the show's taking a new low now. It's really cold.
Oh no, it hasn't. It may be at a low, but I wouldn't say this is a absolute new low.
I should have thought this through.
Uh-huh.
Of making any type of ball on a show. Anyway, so I put my chili powder on here. Now you can do it with any, like you can do it with paprika. You can do it with chili powder.
Hello, Kelly.
Just whatever you want to roll it in, but that's going to actually coat it. So you actually roll it to where you get that nice layer. And I've got a redder chili powder, but I know sometimes they have like a brown version, and like it really just depends on what type of chili powder you're using. But if you're going with Centauran detonator, so I've just rolled that. So you've got this nice little powder.
Ooh, okay,
you know, it could also be Waters of Mars, you know, because it's like the red Martian soil.
Do you know how many comments I'm holding just referring to your balls right now?
It's fine. But yeah, you can just make these however you like.
Oil.
If you're a fan, make them detonators. If you're a Centauran fan, make them, serve them with potatoes. I've also made mine into a pumpkin.
Well, that's cool.
So I just took some twine and I just made the pattern. And I used parsley, but you should probably use basil because I feel like that leaf would look better. Maybe sage leaf. Not basil. Well, basil would look good.
What?
God.
What is that
Put a little
leaf
picture of
called?
Christian on it.
Hey, bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
Yeah, bay leaf.
Those are really big though. Anyway. But yeah,
and hard to get fresh. You get fresh basil and it looks nice.
Yeah. But yes, so I mean, a pumpkin, but you could also make it into a thermal detonator, or a Centauran explosive device, a grenade. Make him proud.
Could we fry those balls?
Yes.
I just thought of that.
Oh yeah. And so instead of putting it in this, you could actually do it in like some type of breadcrumb or even just like an egg wash.
You'll probably, I can see that.
I bet you could. These would probably be really, because they would be. See, that's why I said oil.
Because Faith's hit you. Low-hanging fruit there.
It's fine.
Oh my God.
It's so fine. But that was my quick and easy. But see how fancy that looks? This was all.
Yes.
Oh goodness, bless. Yes, it's all about soccer. That's why.
What it is.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it looks fancy. It looks like you put a lot of effort into it, but really it takes like 5 minutes, and then you can take that to any type of party. Serve it with Ritz. Nuts. I don't know. What do you serve balls?
I'm trying to decide which comment.
There's nothing coming to my mind that I can say on the air.
I made a mistake. I'll not choose anything spherical next year.
I keep thinking of chefs. Never mind. There we go. Hold up your chin. Oh, God. Oh, the show's hit a new low. I love it. So there is your geek idea for a Centauran bomb. What? Detonator. Centauran.
Because it's also like got a little bit of spice to it. So the detonator indicates that you've got like a spicy kick to it.
God, Edward.
Wait. Oh my goodness.
Make some for your family so they can play football. Never mind. I can't say Jesus. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and there you go. At least they're.
And now
They're not blue. I thought you used fig Leah's too.
Yeah.
This is where I need Melanie in the chats, right?
This was my bad. I do
on the floor, never
apologize
getting up.
for everything digressing.
Put it on the Ritz there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Mistakes were made. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep. That's gonna be my hashtag. Mistakes were made. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Oh, well, at least Andrew's bringing it back. Jessica, your balls look delicious. Never mind.
Thank you.
There you go. Yes.
Thank you.
They do look great. And I'm sure you can manipulate. You know what, people? I only got 9 thumbs up. If somebody could just go over to the YouTube, just make it 10. Just put another thumb up over there. I will show you what I'm making. It's not really that impressive, But I will show you what I'm going to be making for the very first time in my life, and I just have the ingredients though. But so if one more person goes over to the YouTube channel and just makes that a 10 thumbs up, I will go ahead and show you the ingredients of what I'm doing there.
I'm working on it.
So no, you're fine. This is not the green room. No, not yet. Tom has just lost it.
Shocking.
Yeah, his whole face is just going on.
I made mistakes.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, it shows 10 on my side, but there now we should be at 11 according to my phone that I haven't just now hit the like just to make that happen.
Oh my god, we're just immature.
What can I say except you're welcome?
This is going to be the longest episode ever.
No, we're doing way better than last year.
That's true.
Last year was a good 2 hours.
Tom, that's not a dish, Tom. Oh god, he says Jodie Whittaker is my favorite dish. What else did you guys do, Jessica? Or I'll move it back to move it back to Dave.
That's it for me.
That's great.
I'm good with my Martian balls.
Dave, what about you? What about your balls? So Canadian, are we?
Yeah, so happy Thursday coming up on Thursday. Let's hop back over to this just to show off. So this is what I've ended up with. This is what 2 lemons, really just finely mandolin sliced.
Oh.
You can technically do this by hand. Don't do this by hand. It never turns out if you do it by hand. Don't do it. Bad idea.
Okay.
What I'm going to take is I'm going to take 2 cups of sugar.
Yes.
Because it's got to be all the sugar, right?
Yes.
We take that. I'm just use this fork because I can, and I'm going to mix this up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to switch this back to the other camera so you can see. I want to show you guys how this ends up going. So like you can see, this is pretty solid, right? I'm going to keep stirring this, and eventually it will all come together. There's actually a bartending trick where you do this with just the zest to flavor sugar. But so this gets pretty lumpy. I'll continue stirring this in a minute or 3. But what I want to show you,
power thing going. I like it.
Right. So that's solid.
Yes.
I need this fork back. After about 24 hours, this is what you get.
Oh, okay.
So don't let us end the show without me showing you that one that I just put in.
Okay.
So it'll be you can see the pith has gotten almost see-through on most of this. And that's what you want. And then from there, you put in 3 to 4 eggs. So
this will never end.
It will, I promise.
I've made 5 and a pumpkin. I don't know if we count the pumpkin as a ball. Oh, and then there's the ball I dropped on the floor. So. Sorry.
No, I think Melanie and me did 4 hours. Yeah. I remember that. Jeez. Mark and Melanie. Mark Robinson's our candy man, and they have sent candy exchange over. I forgot what the episode was called. It was like Candy Exchange or something.
Like that,
it was only supposed to be like 90 minutes. They ran for like almost 4 hours.
I did a 2 hour, and we cut it at 2 hours. I interviewed Nisha, who I hope many of our viewers have seen.
Yeah.
And one of her partners, research partners with the Diversely Geek Foundation. I think it was 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we cut it at 2 hours. So I've put 3 eggs in here. And I'm going to throw a little bit of flour in as well, just because I like to thicken it up just a hair.
We got more ball comments.
No, they're coming.
Of course they're coming. We're going to stir all that together, and I'm going to come back over here.
I died.
You died. Of course you died.
Yeah, of course I died.
And I'm going to go through and just dock one of these. So I'm going to stick them in hold in the bottom so it doesn't bubble up at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to pour this in to the pie crust. And yeah, depending on your size of lemon, like these were two medium large-ish lemons. These were not giant or anything like that. And that fills it up, pie crust up really quite well. And then
we did, Tom. We did 3-hour show on I believe Hurricane Ida. Hurricane Ivan.
Yeah.
Ian. God, I can't even get it right.
One of those eyes.
One of them, yeah. One of us hit us.
So
Dave, I guess.
Water around the outside here. Oh, what?
Mark Robinson says, Dave, I guess you don't serve that pie with mash and liquor.
No. This is not that kind of pie. Mark and I went to the first pie and mash store, like the original. It was what, 100 and something years old or something like that.
Right.
Incredible. So I've wet the edges of this, and I wet the edges of another one. I am cheaping out, obviously, and using pre-made.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna flip that over.
Okay.
And we're gonna just give that a little squeeze so it kind of sticks together. And then it did not work nearly as well as it should have, but that's okay. It actually kind of works out better this way.
Got it.
So we're just gonna pinch this together. I'm actually going to trim that because I can. And this is going to go into the oven at the same 450 degrees that I had it at, conveniently, for 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, turn it down to 375 for another 20 to 25 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Until you get you can stick a knife in it and it comes out basically clean. So there we go. That's not the neatest, but it is good. And I'm going to take a knife and I'm just going to score it so that instead of it exploding, some steam can get out. And then, before I do anything else, I'm going to go like this. A little extra water there. You'll see why in a second. I've got an extra shell here and a meeple cut cookie cutter.
Andrew Morris says, multi-camera angles. Dave must be launching his own cooking shows.
No, I'm just extra.
Meanwhile, here is one I prepared. And Dave has a smartwatch.
So there we go. So I cut out a little meatball because gaming. Put that on there. And I'm going to put it onto a tray just in case. And into the oven at 450 degrees. And I'm just going to move this and this.
Is this where we roll for result? You roll a 20, it comes out perfect, roll a 1, the kitchen's on fire.
Yeah. And if you roll about a 4 or 5, it ends up looking like this, where it's a little bit overdone.
Oh, okay. You say, oh, that looks good.
Yeah. So this way, I kind of overbaked it slightly. I accidentally screwed up my times, but it just comes out as a nice little thing. I also made before an orange and lemon version.
Mm-hmm.
I made a little bit solid, and that was a little bit more solid. Yeah, that is more or less what it looks like when it's done. And let's just take a look because we're already at that point. So you remember what the stuff looked like, right?
Yeah. Yep. Andrew says it looks good.
And that already is starting to get much more liquidy. So it's pulling all of the juices out. It's pulling all of the oils out. And I wasn't talking to you, Siri. Yeah, it's pulling all of the oils out. That rind is pulling all of the juice out. And you're going to keep this, and you're just going to stir it every now and then for about 24 hours. The nice thing about doing that, aside from that, you get a better result, is you can hunt down, thought I saw one, any seeds that you may have missed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because as you're cutting it up, you want to stop every few slices, check it for anything like that.
You don't want crunchy pie.
No, you don't need crunchy pie exactly. Yeah.
Tom says it looks. My God, Dave, that is amazing. Why is he amazeballs? We're just balling up tonight. There. Andrew says delicious balls and pie. Happy time. Family show, guys. Thanks. I need to buy a new one. My pits, crunchy balls. Okay, well, while they're getting their stuff, this is not impressive, and I'm sorry, I don't have access to the kitchen, but I'm just gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna be trying for the first. It's nothing like okay, wow, but I'm going to be cooking. Well, for a better term, cooking for the very first time. I'm going to make my own Rice Krispie treats. But I'm going to not only make the Rice Krispie treats, I'm going to make them look like a TARDIS. So I do not have the necessary cookie cutter for the TARDIS, but I'm going to try my best. Went to Publix. It was a buy one get one free on the marshmallows, so I got that. But I'm going to tell you what. This Thursday, as Dave mentions there, this Thanksgiving, I'm going to try making this, and I'll take pictures and send them on to the Traveling TARDIS. How successful I am with making Rice Krispie treats. This is going to be my first time. It's not a big thing. You just basically take your butter, take a couple of sticks of butter, and you just put your marshmallows in there, and you just stir it up and stir it up and stir it up. Now, the warning that I've been told about Rice Krispie treats, they are sticky AF. They are sticky as crazy. So I saw some pointers on what people do. First of all, if you're cooking this, spray everything. Spray everything that you're going to be using, come in contact with. Otherwise, it's just going to stick to it. So you want to spray your utensils. And I've even been told, spray your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Spray your hands with it so it doesn't get sticky. So you're dealing with it. And then you essentially just heat up the marshmallows and the butter. Just stir it. Put in anything you want as far as a special ingredient, like a vanilla extract, or if you want to put it in your little things, like sprinkles or something like that. And then you just cook it until it's all melted down. Take out your Rice Krispies, mix it up, put it in a bowl. Take the marshmallows, mix it up. Do it real fast because that thing will, the consistency will start to harden up, and it's going to be difficult after which. And what I saw is the woman sprayed her hands with the butter stuff, and then she would use her hands. And she goes, "You could do it with wax paper, but I've heard and I've seen people try to do it with wax paper, and sometimes it kind of gets messy. But I think if you're already you're already covered in butter and stuff like that, and watch the hashtags fly when I just said that." That's what I'm going to be cooking, and I'm going to try to attempt to make this on Thursday. If it's a success, you're going to see, well, regardless if it's a success or not, I'll show you the results on Thursday on the Facebook page of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS out there. So that's what I'll be doing out. And looks like Dave's got some pie.
Yeah.
Got enough for
So
the internet.
you can kind of see on the edge there because I didn't realign that up.
Thank
but
you,
it comes
Sophie.
right out of the pan. If you've got a properly seasoned pan, it's going to come right out of there. Got some little butter on there. And to do this properly, and all the Southerners are about to cry, maple syrup.
Oh my. Okay. Now you got my attention. Of course, it's Canadian syrup. Nothing but the best in this world.
Oh, exactly. So, yes.
That's right, a BOGO. Buy one, get one free. Or as Publix calls it, buy two, get one free now.
That is the cornbread from Tea Time Adventures. Ta-da!
A Rice Krispie treat, Rice Krispie cakes was a Blue Peter recipe. Yeah, it's just simple. It's just easy. It's not that difficult to make. It's just that I've never done it, and I just heard caution. It's sticky as hell. So I'm gonna try it. Yeah, there we go. Tom doesn't disappoint. We're covered in butter. Just made Stranger Things crispy treats. It's fun to make stuff with them. So what did you do, what did you do, Jess, when you made your Rice Krispie treats?
So it was based off of a Halloween recipe that I saw, which was to make ground beef looking stuff. But it's Rice Krispie treats. But what you do is you make Rice Krispie treats like usual, but you use, I think it's 3/4 of a cup of red velvet cake mix in the same recipe. So it's the normal Rice Krispie recipe, but you add red velvet cake mix. So that gives it this like blood guts red look. And so if you just have them straight up in the pan, it looks like ground beef, like uncooked ground beef, which is what I was going to do for Halloween, and then I ran out of time. So then it was like Stranger Things Day, and Faith was over, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna make like Demogorgon like shapes, and then I put little mini semi-sweets to be the teeth. So they were basically like stars, but then like I formed them to kind of make more mouth-like things, and then I did the semi-sweet. So they were like blood red with like that.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
I'm just bringing up Dave's screen right there. I'm the reason Santa has a naughty list.
Are you calling yourself fat?
Never mind. Andrews should be cool and Doctor Who related. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. That's naughty pie, Dave.
Yep.
God. Balls and pie. Good night in the world.
I made a cheese log.
They were so cute. The Demogorgon Rice Krispies. Oh, okay. She wore blue.
That's what this show has been. I need to
pretty much
respect the making. Yeah.
Yes, just morning it up in the kitchen. It was so cute. Wow.
Oh, momming it. Bless.
Momming it. I'm sorry.
I was like, morning? What?
I sometimes it's hard to read. The letters are little and tiny.
Oh no, it's okay.
What do you got? Oh, Dave looks like he's got a drink coming.
Ooh.
What do we
got? It's been that kind of show. I don't know if this is going to work in this particular cup, but we'll see if I can make it work.
I don't know the cup. What are we doing? I see eggnog. What was in the cup earlier? I didn't see.
Kahlua and rum.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds amazing.
Is that legal?
My type of drink.
Basically, it's a variant on a White Russian.
Gotcha.
Did not quite sort of blended okay on it. This is very much the wrong shape glass for a White Russian to do proper layering, but
I gotcha.
Well, now we can enjoy this show the way it needs to be enjoyed.
Jeez. Oh my god. Oh no.
Which is an extra shame because this is actually really good.
All right.
I mean, this does make sense. I mean, eggnog latte is one of my favorite things. And Starbucks says not had eggnog latte, and I do understand the reasons behind this. But they don't have it and haven't for the last couple of years. So I make it at home. But coffee liqueur makes sense. And coffee liqueur is generally made with rum, which goes really well with eggnog. And I can't stand vodka, so a little bit more rum. And this works out well if you don't throw it on the floor.
Faith, make this a screenshot now.
Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna.
Oh my god! Yeah. I mean, Martian balls. We'll make it that type of show. Sounds yummy. We got pie. We got balls. We got rum. Yeah, why not? I drink each.
What did we drop? The eggnog.
The eggnog.
Yeah, I went to pick it up and it just went flying.
It just looks like a ballerina just fall on the ice. So disappointing to look at.
So disappointing.
God, the chaos in this episode. Yep, exactly. Eggnog on the floor. It's a new type of drink. Egg on noggin.
Worse than the eggnog on the floor is the booze on the floor.
I know.
Alcohol alcohol abuse.
He didn't even drink anything yet. He dropped it.
Alcohol abuse.
No, I did. Yeah, I hadn't drunk any of it yet. Exactly.
It's already on the floor.
I got some of it at the end, but. Yeah.
I feel like it needs to be like a new country song. I got some eggnog on the floor. Like, I don't know.
That's got to admit. That's got to exist.
My Russian.
Honestly, one of my favorite, and I shared. So I do a holiday game reviews every year, right? And at the end of all of these reviews, I always try and put music in because why not? And a British charity, and I've lost the name of it. So if anyone knows the Christmas charity that I'm talking about, did a video with Elton John and the redheaded guy that everyone likes, young guy. No, actual singer. Anyways, they did a song about sausage rolls. And my family is British by descent, so I love me some sausage rolls, and that was amazing. It was a great song. I'll share it out later because it was actually all the sales before went to the charity.
Yes.
So it's always good to support charities during this season. As mentioned, this is a hard time of year for a lot of people.
Ed Sheeran. I think that's what Mark was trying to say. Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, Ed Sheeran. Yes.
Okay.
It was Elton John and Ed Sheeran. And yeah. And I'm going to try to float this. There. Cheers. Let's try that again and not be fancy with it. But yeah, it was an absolutely fabulous, dorky little song.
Crystal Trust Food Mix.
But it might have been. I don't remember. I'll try. We don't have another commercial. I'll look it up eventually. Yeah.
We're out of commercials.
Exactly.
I do want to show this. I hadn't. I don't even know why we haven't even mentioned this, or if we did, I'd just been kind of. Where is it? Hang on one second. No audio for that. There we go. I haven't had a chance, but congratulations to Millie Gibson, who's going to be playing Ruby Sunday as the next companion for Shudi Gatwa. And that is what Millie looks like down there. Let's see if I can play the video. Can I play the video? No, I don't want to play the video because there's some audio to it. But congratulations, Millie Gibson. She'll be playing Ruby Sunday. Again, she's going to be companion to Shudi Gatwa. We actually have the video, and this is the Facebook page. Again, if you haven't checked it out, if you've been watching us and haven't gone to the Facebook page, you are missing out on a big deal because we got a ton of stuff. Not only speaking of a ton of stuff, we've got 64,000 Whovians now following us, and we're growing up to 65,000 hopefully before the end of this year. So see what everything's going. What do you got there, Dave?
This is the opening of this video. So there's a bunch of paparazzi outside this place, and this is Lad Baby that did this, and it is the Trestle Trust that it was all in support of. Oh yeah, I don't know where Ed Sheeran could possibly be. Obviously, this is not them. Ed Sheeran and Sir Elton John would never wander around in a sausage roll costume.
Jeez.
No, forget that. That's ridiculous. That would never ever happen. That's
Elton. That's got to be Elton. Oh no, I was wrong. Dang.
So yeah, this is before the music even gets going, and it's a ton of fun. Yeah, and then it's got a little ad. So yeah, keeping in mind. And as far as I'm aware, when you download this song, it still goes to this to the Trestle Fund.
Okay. That's what
I'm just gonna let this part roll because it's an important message no matter where the heck you live.
Oh no, that's all right.
But I won't. I won't go in and actually do the whole song, but you can definitely. I'll share it out. If Christian doesn't mind, I'll share that out to the Traveling TARDIS page.
Absolutely.
Later. Yeah, because it's just a lot of fun.
At least it's not called Ruby Tuesday, where apparently I'm hearing that for Ruby Sunday. Shut up, Tom. Ruby Sunday. He's got me saying it already. There is something to the name, just almost like Bad Wolf. People are starting to think, because if you when they were asking her during the interview on Red Nose Day on Children in Need, they were asking her, how do you spell Sunday? Is it the D-A-Y or is it D-A-E? And she said, I can't tell you. I'm like, oh.
I think she just didn't know.
That's another.
And somebody called her out. It's like, you just don't know, do you?
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was told in advance. It was just like, well, she probably might have been told the name right at that moment. She goes, oh, by the way,
exactly.
Her name is Ruby Sunday, which is something that you get at the ice cream shop.
Yeah.
And Sharon did the Nando chicken. I legit thought Ruby Tuesday at first row. Oh well.
Alrighty, so sad that this spilled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sad
Dave.
for you.
Yeah, I'm sad for you. All right. Well, Dave, Jessica, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you again for joining us tonight. And again, it's going to be, it is a stressful time of the month. It's a stressful time of the year. If you need to reach out to somebody, please do so. Everybody in the U.S., you got your hotlines here. If you're somewhere else, and if you don't even talk to these folks, please reach out to somebody. Reach out to a family member. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to your significant other. Just, what was that quote from Peter Capaldi? I just want you to think. Just, step off the ledge for just a moment and just think about it, because people do care about you. And we want you here as well. We want you here because we can't do the show without you. And being part of the legend is not just more of a moniker, but, I think it's something that the show represents. The TARDIS that's not here. I love it when people say, you know what, they want to touch the TARDIS because they want to be a part of something. And you are. And I think that's what being a part of the legend is about. And
you even have the doctor that said, I've never met someone who wasn't important.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys are all important. Every one of you. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, you're important in this world out there. Mm-hmm. So please, if you need to, just reach out to somebody. It doesn't even have to be these folks. Just reach out to somebody. And
sometimes it's nice to even talk to a stranger in regards to that, because a lot of times you feel like you won't be understood. You won't have the people in your life think that what you're going through is that big of a deal. But if it's affecting you, it's affecting you. And that's what makes it important. Exactly. Because if the doctor thinks you're important, then what you're going through is important. So.
Exactly. So just reach out to somebody. And heck, if you want, reach out to me. I'll try to get back to you if you feel the need to. But just reach out to someone. Get off that ledge for just a moment. Just think about think about a whole before you make a rash decision. We just lost Jason David Frank. And I can see people are just completely, and it's every time I see somebody typing and said, this is, this hurts me, this is crushing, my favorite Ranger. You when you walk away, you don't know how much you affect other people. And sometimes it just takes time for other people to let them know how you reflect on them, to remind you, hey, that this is, you are important and you need to stick around. So catch the number again if you're 1-800-273-TALK, or you can text 988. Just talk and reach out to somebody. Thank you all for joining us. Any last words from everybody? Jessica, check her out on Song Swan Cosplay on the Instagram. Don't forget Faith. I'm going to give her a plug too. We have her video. You can see below me. There's Jody. Not only does Faith nail the voice, but she also nails the mannerisms. She does a special tribute that we have. I believe you can check her out on her 101 Cosplays to See on her TikTok. And we have the video here on our YouTube channel. You don't forget to sign up and subscribe out there. YouTube.com, The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Before you leave, like, share, subscribe, and let people know about this so they can see for themselves, some really great recipes that we got and some ideas that they can share and just have a great good time. Facebook.com/The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Let's get you up to 65,000 people. This is going to be awesome. And you can listen to us anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker. So from all of us here at The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, Dave, do you have any final words before we end it tonight?
There's all my Christmas reviews. Therathole.ca.
Therathole.ca. Got it.
And my link tree, linktr.ee/therathole.ca, has the landing page on YouTube for my interview that we had a commercial for, and will before the end of the week, probably before Thursday, have the details on my Christmas giveaway. So please go check that out. And, if you're in the mood for liking and sharing stuff, just saying.
Therathole.ca.Christmas and get your chance to win something from Dave Chapman and therathole.ca. Everybody, thank you. I have no idea what we're going to be doing next week. If we are going to be going into December, but our next episode, whether it be next week or the following week, if we need a break or such, best of the worst Christmas episodes. We're going to be talking about episodes that just didn't fill our stocking, didn't make the list, got the coal in the stocking. We're going to be talking about that. And you guys get to shout out what that Christmas episode that just didn't make it for you out there. So again,
does the Star Wars Christmas special count?
We don't talk about that. It's like Bruno.
No, I talk about that all the time. I will get together and watch that thing.
Even George doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh, George definitely doesn't want to talk about it. But I do.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day, folks.
Yes,
don't
happy
forget.
Life Day. Life.
Don't forget to say goodbye on your way out the door. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, folks. For those of you celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. For those of you are in Canada and everywhere else, have a great Thursday. We'll see you soon, and happy holidays. Thanks for coming. Everybody, take care of yourselves.
Thank you.